To the Pelicans in a fine Western Conference battle at the New Orleans Arena. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Here's Conley. Count the bat. And we may have a track meet, Clark, here tonight. We were just talking about this. These two teams that love to get out and run.
You know, Kevin, I love these kind of games because really I think basketball is meant to be played at a fast pace. I really do. I mean, the fans enjoy it, but the players do too, and obviously us broadcasters like to see it up and down as well.
Now here's Conley, following the miss by DeJounte Murray. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Best of luck to any defender trying to slow Gobert down. He is ruthless inside.
Mr. Williamson. Outside, Jones. 6 to shoot. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
And the basket is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Murray. Over Conley. Again, the miss by Murray.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
Towns for 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And Jones has it in the corner. And again, New Orleans has no luck. The Timberwolves with a quick start to this game. Has to Gobert. Back to Edwards. That 3 off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Back to Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And, you know, you got multiple options with this guy coming out of the screen. He can go pick and pop on you. He can go pick and roll. Towns can hurt you either way.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to talk to his guys. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Willie Green had a few moments to share with me. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with All-Star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical, we have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And Greg, talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defenders.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
The quick look, no good that time. And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
A 3 from McCollum. Good on the triple.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Fires the three. And another three for New Orleans.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Edwards. Pelicans pull it in.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the first. Murray surveying the D. Into the lane. Ingram right side. Ingles with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 6. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Pass to Ingles. Puts it up from 17. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Here's Murray. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, you look at that situation. He thought he could keep Murray from converting if he got physical with him. You better think again.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality wins.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is.
Timberwolves 16.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Over in the corner, Edwards. Bucket, Edwards slotting home the 3.
Nice smooth three-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
Pass to Messi. And here's Hawkins. Edwards defending. 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's the floater. Strong move inside by Edwards. Greg, every year injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Pass to Reed. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Getting the ball to somebody ready to stroke it. Selfless play by Edwards there.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Back to Conley. Ingram with the steal. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Pelicans are putting the ball in Zion Williamson's hands. He said, I'm just playing chess within the game, seeing how the defense is guarding me. I'm going to pick my spots. My teammates trust me to make the right decision, but they also trust me to be me when that time is right. Kevin, I'll let you be you.
And I love when you are you, David. Thank you so much. Three-pointer. Dillingham with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 11. It's stolen by Tice. Pass to McCollum. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Gobert with the defensive effort.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Towns with it. Covered by Williamson. And that one good. Gobert's got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves.
Clearly the strength of Gobert's game. Tough cover down low.
And the Pelicans miss again. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Pass to Gobert. Inside. And Towns throws it down.
Leaving no doubt on that one. The explosiveness of Towns, really powerful.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Driving inside. Dillingham with the bucket.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
For three, Ingram. Clock at 4. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Can't hit that one.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Dillingham. And it's blocked. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's McCollum. He has 5. 29 seconds left in the second quarter. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And here's Edwards. He's got 7. 12 seconds left to play here in the half. No good on the triple. Here's Ryan. Traps in the tray. Ryan's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Pelicans trail by 12. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Outside, Jones. For 3, Murray. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 9. Pass to Edwards. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Out to Conley. Lets it go from deep. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Here's Gobert. Foul in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Gobert's a guy you can count on to go up and secure the basketball when you need it most.
The Timberwolves shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
Ingram outside. On the wing, Jones. That one wide left.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Timberwolves passing it around. Back to Williamson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Two minutes into the second half of play now. And it's Tice in the corner. Kicks it out to McCollum. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 11. When Naz Reed is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things, too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections. He goes after loose balls. He gets you extra possessions on the glass. He steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. The Pelicans shooting their second and third free throws tonight. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be. Man, that's a nice pull-up jumper from Ingram, forcing the defense to honor his quickness and then making them pay with that deadly stroke of his.
And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility, and I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively, and he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skills.
Pelicans trail by 12. And Williamson throws it down.
Goodness, I mean, we feel those Zion dunks shake the floor.
Conley left side. from about 19 feet. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And it's Murray penetrating. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. Michael Conley picks one up.
You know, Murray's game is about putting the ball on the floor, moving without it when he doesn't have it, and driving, and keeping pressure on the defense.
Pass to Towns. Here's Clark. Here's Alexander Walker. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Alexander Walker's got 5 points in the quarter. Outside for Murray. Here's Messi. Still scoreless. This is his first free throw of the game.
14.
That free throw, no good.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Alexander Walker on the wing. 5 points in the game. To the paint. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got 8 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves.
29.
Hold.
The Timberwolves. 40.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here is Edwards. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And Murray's got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 11. Now here's Edwards. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Free throw good, Edwards. Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
And Jones sends it back, and he recovers it. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Murray. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 12. Pass to McDaniels. Timberwolves passing it around. Edwards with it. Now Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So it's the Pelicans now. Here's Murray. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Murray showing you real poise that time, guys, converting on aggressive defense. The concentration, outstanding.
Second shot opportunity. Gobert.
Rudy Gobert.
Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Timberwolves lead by 12. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. The Pelicans making a switch here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Willie Green had some words for his team during the break. And it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team, told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. The kick out to Towns. Over McCollum. Towns with the bucket.
You know, Towns can burn you from anywhere, especially from these in-between spots.
Here's Murray. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
Edwards looking it over. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Pass to Williamson. Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota leading by 15. Outside Conley. To the middle. Gobert gets the bucket. And that's now 10 points for Rudy Gobert.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the TWolves.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
And Towns gets it to go.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota.
Anthony Edwards.
They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Outside Edwards. It's deflected. Here's Gobert. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy.